him! Look at him! It's Puppy Krypto! It's Puppy Krypto looking like the goodest boy there is. Look at him. He's absolutely adorable. I love it. I think it's great. We got this poster yesterday, right after or was it right before, right after the teaser dropped on the Puppy Bowl, and it is fantastic. I think, look, I'm a sucker for cute, adorable animals. Krypto and Superman was cute and adorable and fun, but you can definitely tell what they're going for here. Okay, like let's not beat around the bush here, because we know what they're doing. Okay, they saw what happened with Star Wars with Grogu and Baby Yoda Grogu. They saw what happened there, and they understand that, hey, kids and adults love cute, adorable, animalistic things. And whether it's kids, whether it's women, even men enjoy it. Like, who didn't love Grogu those first couple seasons? He was fantastic. They're doing the same thing with Krypto. That's not a bad thing. It's not. It's great. I love to see it. What really makes me mad are people like this. Leonidas on X says, how effing embarrassing for DC. Pity the fool that pays to see this garbage. And this is a scene taken from the teaser for the trailer, where Krypto has something in his mouth and he just looks adorable. He's a little messy and like he was playing in the mud. And he's saying, embarrassing for DC. Well, let's not forget that DC can be fun. Comics can be fun. There are many instances within comics, within this genre of film and literature, that there are moments like this in DC as well. So to sit there and say this is embarrassing for DC, that's pathetic. Just because not everything is dark and gritty and dreary and depressing, and that doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's bad. You have to have some levity sometimes. And utilizing Krypto is a very smart way of doing that, because it's going to reach not just the adults, but the kids as well. We talked about that with Superman, and they're going to do the same thing with Supergirl. And why the hell not? Why shouldn't they? It makes too much sense not to do it. Because people loved Krypto and Superman, and James Gunn knew they were going to love him. And now that's why they allowed it, or they didn't allow, but they made sure to have him in the Supergirl movie, because people are going to, that's going to be your through line. Your through line is going to be Krypto. Like, for some people, that's what it's going to be. And I saw this poster, the goodest boy out there, and I had to show it to my 5-year-old daughter immediately, because she was one of the ones that was so excited about Superman and Krypto. And she specifically wanted to go see the movie because of Krypto. And she loved it. Well, guess what? She's going to want to go see Supergirl now because of Puppy Krypto. She thinks he's adorable. So that's the beauty of doing things like this. When you're not just trying to pander to one section of fans, you're trying to reach a general, wider, large audience. So you're going to have moments in the movie that are a little darker. You're going to have the humorous moments. You're going to have the cute and adorable things. You're going to have everything like that to hit all of the major areas that need to be hit when you're the quadrants, as they call them, the 4 quadrants, to make sure that everybody is going to enjoy the movie. I get that people think that, oh, you can only do dark and serious with DC, but that's not true. The most successful DCEU film was Aquaman, which was not dark and dreary. It was very colorful. It was very funny. It was very hopeful. It had a lot of more humor in it than anything else. And it was the highest grossing DCEU movie. So to sit there and act like, oh, DC can only do this, no, it's not. That's not true. But don't forget that we're going to have Lanterns, which is going to be more serious and more adult. We're going to have Clayface, which is going to be a horror-esque type of film. Like, we're getting all of these different things, but we're allowed to have this. We are. And it's okay. That doesn't mean it's bad. That doesn't mean it's terrible. Now, this is all coming from what we've seen so far. The movie could suck. Obviously, anything could ever suck. But as we sit here and try to understand why James Gunn has done what he's done and what he's doing, you need to sit back and say, this makes sense. Instead of sitting there, running around, acting like a complete tool bag because my Zack Snyder didn't get to finish his work. Well, when you do that, you look like a complete idiot, and Yeah, I mean, you know what's embarrassing? You know what's effing embarrassing, Leonidas? You're effing embarrassing because you're making fun of a CGI animal for a movie that, hey, that animal wasn't put in there for you. It was put in there for another section of the audience. And that's okay. Because you don't understand how the industry works, you're the one that looks like an idiot. You're the one that's embarrassing. So chew on that for a little while. That's all I have to say. But I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts about this, about the goodest boy poster there is with Krypto, Puppy Krypto. I think it's great. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.